how's it going? Today's video, before we get into it, I just wanted to let you know that I have opened up channel memberships for two different tiers. There's a $1.99 and there's a $4.99. You get the same perks for both tiers. It kind of just depends on if you want the option to have more perks later, which I'm sure you could always upgrade, or if you just want to support me because I'm saving up to try to buy a house, and life is very, very hard. What do you get with these channel memberships, you might ask? Well, actually, it's very funny. You want to know. You get early access to every single video that I make and upload for at least 24 hours before they post. You also get a channel membership badge beside your name, which is going to be turned into a custom membership logo badge. As soon as the graphic designer finishes making that and I can get it put up on the channel, that pretty much gives you full access to member-only chat, member-only commenting. You can see member-only videos, which are going to be coming out starting next month. And if you would like to support me and come say hi in the live streams that I'm going to be doing at least once or twice a week coming up on this channel, I would very much appreciate it. Thank you for listening to me. Now, to the video. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing today? So I have a new mic to test out. This is actually the first XLR mic that I have ever used on this channel. I find that kind of insane, to be honest with you, considering this is an ASMR channel. However, there's a little bit of a funny story behind this one that I want to tell you first. I have had this microphone for at least 2 years, and I had no idea that I had it. So when I first bought my dynamic microphone, which eventually I will do a video that is a side-by-side comparison so that we can kind of see, I was using that, and my cousin, who is in film production, gave me this microphone and said that it was a very good quality microphone. It's something that I shouldn't get for free, but he's going to let me use it, and I stuck it under my bed. And because I had just purchased that microphone, I forgot that I had this one. So I have this one set up. It's actually quite nice because he gave me a cord, multiple cords actually, XLR mic that plugs in, XLR cable, and it's actually a really long ass cable. I'm gonna do some stuff with that. And then there's like an adapter that plugs into the other side of the XLR cable and then plugs into my camera so that I can just use audio from this without an interface. I will in the near future be purchasing an interface to use with this microphone, just in case any of you are wondering. But I wanted to see what it sounds like running this in on here. Now, I don't know if, I think the brand is Sennheiser. I actually couldn't find the brand on anything. All I know is that it's an XM55 XLR microphone. And I did a little bit of a video test. And since this is a condenser microphone, it catches the air conditioning that I can't even hear. So I turned the settings down a little bit to kind of see if you can catch that. But we're going to do some testing with this first. Now, I want to do testing with the wind catcher, or the quote-unquote, I don't think this is considered a dead cat, but you know what I mean, the filter, the pop filter, on first. Can you hear that? So the first thing that I want to do whispering up really close to this. I want to do some whispering, and I want to do some finger flutters up really close to see if you can hear this. I'm hoping that this sounds good quality, and I'm hoping that this turns out to be a beautiful, wonderful, excellent microphone with a lot of popping good way to give you that type of tingle that you're looking for. Because what I'm hoping, what I'm hoping is you like this microphone so much and it sounds so good and crispy that this will be our new filming microphone, and that dynamic microphone will be our new live stream microphone. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I really want to hear. And I just want to say, I don't remember your username, and I'm not going to shout you out on this video. On a live stream video, you commented and you said that you couldn't stand the noise reduction kicking on and off in the live stream. And I just want you to know, if you're watching this, I appreciate your feedback, and it is noted, and I'm going to try to correct that and fix it before the next live stream, which should be happening in just a couple of days. Now, we've done the up close here, and we've done the finger flutters here. So now what I want to do is I want to back up, and I want to whisper back this way, and I want to do finger fluttering back away from the microphone a little bit more. I want to go back away from the microphone a little bit more to see if you can get those hand sounds. If I can even get the hand sounds, maybe like when I'm up here close, like this. What do you think about this? I think it's funny a lot of the times because in ASMR, it always sounds like you're very dry, your skin's very dry, when in reality, it's just the sound turned up from hearing your skin rubbing against itself, which almost sounds very sensual, and I like that. Anyways, now that we have done this, I want to try this without the filter and do the exact same thing to see if you can hear a difference. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to get up really close to the microphone. This time we're going to get up really close to the microphone. I cannot believe how tiny this thing is. I know this is definitely considered a shotgun microphone, and I know that microphones are generally considered a dynamic microphone or a condenser microphone, and I think almost all shotgun microphones are condenser microphones. Now, if you don't know what that means, condenser microphones pick up a lot more sound in a wider range, They pick up a lot more sound in a wider range. So you are going to have a little bit more trouble getting good noise cancellation, getting good noise cancellation if you're using a condenser microphone. However, it gives you much better sound for ASMR when you use a condenser microphone if you have a semi-quiet to quiet environment. However, the past couple of years, I lived in an environment that was pretty loud, and I'm not going to talk about that, but I got a dynamic microphone specifically because dynamic microphones are more likely to pick up noise that's right in front of it and cancel out noise that's in the background, which actually worked very, very well. In our old apartments, we had some children that liked to scream right outside of our window every single day until it was time for us to go to bed, and then they sometimes were still screaming, and that is not okay. It's not okay. So I'm going to move back away like we did before. And we are going to do this. I'm going to talk to you like this, and this is something that I'm very excited about. I'm hoping that this teeny tiny microphone can pick up the type of audio that I want for the videos that I want to create in the future. But the only thing I'm nervous about is even when you turn off the air conditioning, the fan does not turn off, and there's actually not an option to turn off the fan. Normally, when I used to film ASMR videos, I would turn off the air conditioning entirely after I got everything set up and everything how I specifically liked it, because I wanted to make sure that it was completely silent and you didn't hear an air conditioning. So that is going to be a challenge for the next 6 months or so, because I don't know if any of you know this right now, but I moved in with a family member part-time for about 6 months while I'm saving up for a house, which is another reason why I would love it if you could either donate, become a member, subscribe to the channel so that we can continue to grow, and maybe, just maybe, I can have a couple YouTube paychecks before I buy my house, and then we can film videos all day, every day, which I'm going to try to do now. We're going to see how it goes. Anyways, we're getting a little off topic because I got a little excited, and this is a ramble video while I'm testing stuff. So actually, we're going to do this again like we did before, and then we're actually going to take it and we're going to move up to the camera. We're going to move up to the camera like this. What do you think about this? How do you feel about this? Can you hear this? Can you hear this? Because when you move it back here, I bet you can. But how about when you move it up here? Can you hear this? Okay, so now another thing that I want to do when I test this out, I want to take this microphone, I want to put the filter back on it, and I want to move it down below frame of the camera, and I want to do the same thing that we just did, and then I want to do some tapping and some scratching on my phone case and maybe on my water bottle, because that is one of my favorite sounds to do that on and see what it sounds like. So let's do it. Let's go. Okay, so now I've brought it down. So we'll do a whisper. And I'm doing this video as kind of like a ramble form to do a rough test. And then if it sounds good, and it is good, and we like it, and I get a lot of response from you in the comments, then I am going to do a little bit more of an in-depth tapping and scratching to kind of go with it and see what it sounds like. So we're going to come in with a close-ish tapping and finger fluttering, excuse me, to kind of see what that sounds like. I am actually very interested to see what this sounds like within XLR interface. And I might even actually be able to plug that interface into my computer and use it for live streams instead of just running it on my laptop for videos as well, which I'm hoping is something that we can do. The only thing that I'm worried about is I know shotgun microphones specifically are made very well when it comes to picking up background noises, so I am kind of nervous about that. I'm not gonna lie to you, I am kind of nervous about that, so let's get up front like this. Now keep in mind, I'm not necessarily really near the microphone with my hands when I'm making these noises, so I hope fast hand movements is something that you signed up for today in that testing, because oops, I'm sorry, you got some. I'm not really sure why I'm so hyper. I think I'm just excited to have everything set up again and be filming a video again. So maybe after a couple of videos, I will have calmed down and it would be better, So let's go close to the microphone to see what that sounds like. And then we'll go farther away from the microphone, like over here. Can you still hear that? And then, what about up here? Can you still hear this? Yeah, I hope so. I really hope that you can. So now I want to do tapping and scratching on my phone for a couple of minutes to see what that sounds like. I did not move the mic, it's still out of frame, but I'm going to be tapping on my phone in frame. So I want to see what it sounds like when I tap on this. So what I'm tapping on right now is a leather Apple case that I've had for over a year. It's honestly really time to get a new one because I have scratch. I have a scratch. Not necessarily a scratch, but like the leather is wearing off right here. If you can hear that. So when I move this closer to me, it's closer to the mic. When I move this far away, how does this sound? You can tell I haven't done ASMR for a little while because my hands are already burning. But to be fair, I guess they were burning from the finger fluttering. Let's flip it over and tap on the screen. What do you guys think of that? I'm bringing a high level of energy to this, and I kind of think I should tone it down. What do you think? Because if I slow down and calm down, maybe it'll be okay. So let's bring it forward again. Let's bring it back to me. Okay, I'm bringing it really close to the microphone. Okay, so what do you think of that video? What do you think of the sounds? And what do you think of the quality of the microphone? We'll do a comparison of this microphone and the dynamic microphone very soon. But I want to know what your thoughts are on the triggers, what your thoughts are on it being up close versus farther away, out of frame. Which one do you prefer? And I kind of just want to see overall what your experience is. If this is something that you are just now coming into, hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I make a variety of videos, but most of them are tapping, scratching. Every once in a while we'll do a role play. I'll do rambles. I'll do some personal attention videos, which is coming up very soon. And I also do live streams on this channel. And we do a variety of things on that live stream in ASMR format. ASMR Let's Plays toward the end of the stream being one of them because I like playing video games. And I make it a relaxing experience for you all. So if any of that is something that you're into, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below on this video of any type of ASMR video that you want to see in the future. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate and I love every single one of you. And I will see you all in the next video. Good night.